You feel it tonight. We're feeling some of the coldest weather we've had all season around the metro area. Now, Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman will be here with more on that in a minute. But first, it's also looking more and more like ski season on Mount Hood. Our reporter Kohr Harlan takes us to the mountain where people are getting ready.
A decent-sized accumulating snowfall rolled up the hills of Mount Hood today and into government camp, putting down several inches of snow here in town and signaling to a lot of other peoples that the beginning of ski season is just around the corner. Snowfall tapered off as night fell over government camp. Freezing temperatures kept the chill on an afternoon snowfall that dropped several inches of snow within just a couple of hours. This is the season of new life on Mount Hood. With ski season just around the corner, snow falling is more than just nice to watch. It's the sign of the busy season.
People are busy at the ski shows, buying all their gear, getting ready, getting their cars ready. They're snowboarding behind our lodge right now.
The dog days of winter are a nice time for a stroll up the main drag in government camp. Gary Reich now lives in Tucson. He grew up in Sandy and says late fall is a perfect time to visit his childhood home.
Yeah, I've been gone for 40 years, but it's fun to come back to it.
Gary's got his wife and 94-year-old mother on the joy ride today. They drove the loop from Portland to Hood River, back to Mount Hood and government camp on their way back to Sandy.
I love the scenery. I love the mountains and the green and the forest. And I like my mother-in-law. She's a good girl. So white.
After they get some snow out of Mom's hair, it's into Huckleberry Inn for pie. The snow is not just for looking at, it is the beginning of snow season for people working here.
You know, like goulashes, schnitzels.
Jerry Kropacek and his family have just finished their renovation of the old village store. It's now the Glacier House. Mom and Pop Bavarian food. This is their opening weekend, and for the Kropaceks, the silent sound of snow falling is the sound of customers.
It kind of just gets the excitement going of people, you know, that the season's coming, but, you know, traditionally the first snow never sticks, but it's always good to kind of get the excitement, people kind of aware that ski season is coming. And
reporting for you in government camp, Kohr Harlan, KOIN Local 6.
The dog in the snow, my favorite shot of the day. Bruce, you and I have been talking about that all day.
That was an awesome shot.
And it's not just up in the mountain. We're seeing some pretty cold temperatures down here in the valley. Freezing overnight?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of places down below freezing. And the other thing, this cold air moving in created some thunderstorms, not here in Portland, but along the coast. And there was a funnel cloud spotted, a big one near the mouth of the Columbia. Now, the shot I'm about to show you was taken here on the Columbia River by the folks on board the Ruby Sea, one of the fishing boats down there. This is the shot they took, and can you see the funnel right there? Let me put it on your screen so you can, and you'll get the idea. Look at this thing. And this was the shot from the fishing boat. You know, here's the Columbia River, and as far as we know, this thing never touched down or did any damage. That's why we're calling it a funnel cloud. And it wasn't just the folks on board the Ruby Sea that saw this. Lots of people at the Warrenton Costco parking lot apparently also came outside and said, whoa, what is going on? Well, anyway, this was caused by a thunderstorm, a line of them that then moved down to Seaside. And would you look at this? The beach turned white today. This is hail, not snow. That's right at the turnaround, you know, right where Hood to Coast finishes. And then that line of thunderstorms continued down through Newport to the Fred Meyer parking lot, dumping all kinds of hail. We also had one area of thunderstorms near Albany that put deep hail on the Highway 20, and Kirstensen in that shot. What about the rest of the weekend? This wild? Well, definitely this cold. More on that in a few minutes.
Thank you, Bruce.